Guys, I got a confession to make. I think I finally have a new favorite EDC knife. So you can see there's 4 knives here. This is the Kershaw Iridium Launch. This is the Kershaw Bel Air. This is the Civivi Vision FG. And this is the Spyderco Manix 2. So if you've seen a couple videos ago, or maybe my last video, depending on whenever you watch this, a previous video, I should say, I did an unboxing for the Kershaw Launch Auto. As of recording this video, I've had it for a couple days now, and yeah, MagnaCut, push button, out the side, automatic. The only thing I found is this button is a little bit tight. I'm not sure. I guess you can do some adjusting on it. It works fine. It just, that button, like if you, well, sometimes when I flat thumb it, it wants to get stuck. I've got to push my thumb down in there. The knife that I've carried the most recently is going to be my Bel Air. MagnaCut steel. I like the, you know, the aluminum handle. This is what I've been carrying. Not probably. This is absolutely what has been my everyday carry. This is what I grab just about every single day. And then these two are the other ones. So I've got several different places in my room that I keep my stuff. Off to the left here on camera, there's a 3-tray drawer. That one drawer has gun parts, one drawer has some knives that I don't carry very often, and then the top one has knives that I don't carry often, but they're my go-to. And then the rest of my knives are in various boxes around the place. And then next to my bed on my nightstand, I have a drawer where I have my flashlight that I carry every day, which is my my wedge. What is it? It's a Streamlight wedge. This is in my pocket every single day. There's a couple things that I never leave without. That's my wallet, my Streamlight wedge, and a pocket knife. Those things are always with me. Typically, I also have my SOG PowerPoint, but it's been staying in my truck recently. So this is the one I've been carrying the most, and these are the other 2 that stay in my drawer next to my bed. You guys, I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos of this. This is, in my opinion, maybe one of one of Civivi's bests. This knife, I love fidgeting with this knife. I think it looks great. I know a lot of people don't like the PP collar, PPE, or whatever it's called, but I think it looks great with the black blade. And then the last one is my Manix 2. And you guys on the channel are actually the reason I own this. I'd posted a video probably a couple years ago now, and I had already owned my PM2, and then I posted that I wanted to get a new Spyderco, and I wasn't sure which one I should get, and you guys told me to get the Manix, and I did, and it's you can see this one's actually the dirtiest of all the knives. I tried to clean it a little bit before I started filming this video, but it's kind of gross. It needs cleaned up. This is the one I carry a whole lot when I go to my farm. We got a little hobby farm away from the house, and typically if I go over there, I'll carry this. If I'm deer hunting, I'll carry this. But these are like my top 4. Now, I know you're going to say, well, you just got that one the other day, and you're absolutely correct. And I think this is going to be my new everyday carry. I love the MagnaCut steel on this. I like that it's a push button automatic. Now, I do have a Kershaw live wire. Now, I will tell you guys, this one is a knockoff, and it's an okay knife, but I'm not going to brag about this or anything like that. Eventually, I want to buy a real Kershaw. This one came from, I think this one came from Temu. I had bought some out the front knives on Temu because I had never owned one. Wanted to see what they were like. Now, I know you can't really compare the real thing to a fake one, but how they function is still basically the same. These are probably not going to function as good as the real thing, but you get the idea. I wanted, before I spent a lot of money on one, I wanted to see if it was even something I would carry. And this is one that, even this being a knockoff, this knife is absolutely fantastic. I carry it occasionally when I want an out the front knife because of all the out the front knives I've bought on Temu. And if you guys have watched my videos on this channel, I have bought a bunch. This one is by far my favorite. So eventually I'm going to buy the real one. I can't remember if they make it in Magna Cut, but if they do, I will be picking up the live wire in Magna Cut. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So this is going to be my new carry. Now, I do want to see about, and maybe you guys can tell me in the comments, see if y'all can see this. See, I'm pushing there. It takes a whole lot of pressure. Let me get this in camera better. If I'm using my flat thumb, it doesn't want to come out. When you tilt it a little bit, or maybe that's the design, you guys tell me in the comments. I probably need to do some adjusting on this. Otherwise, I love this knife. And why it's going to be my everyday carry over the Bel Air is just because it's a push button. If it wasn't for an automatic rather, I just like the automatic. I'm not going to give up on the Bel Air. This one is still, I think I skinned a deer with it last year. Opening morning, I killed a doe last year, opening day of bow season, and I didn't gut or field dress the deer with it, but I ended up skinning her with this knife, and it worked great. That's it, you guys. I just want to have a little conversation to show you guys, and then I got a question for you. Tell me down in the comments, what is your go-to knife? Not, those of us, if you're watching these videos, you're like me, you probably have dozens of knives, so you may have hard decisions, but I guarantee that you have one that when you are going out, you have one that you're drawn to every single time. This is the knife I'm going to grab, just every day or on occasions, whatever. What is your go-to knife that you grab out of your collection? I want to hear about it in the comments. And I want to hear, give me a recommendation. I need a new knife. I've got, knives from all the big brands. So give me something oddball out there. Something that you haven't seen on the channel that you should think I should do a review on. Tell me in the comments. I want to pick up something new to show you guys. One last thing. YouTube has a new feature now called Hype. So down below this video, if you're on mobile, you see where the comments are at, where you can swipe left or right on the comments. There is a section there called Hype. It doesn't cost you anything. You can hit the Hype button, and what it does is it helps my videos get out to more people. If you would hit that Hype button, it's really, really appreciated. You guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you have anything else you need me to do or anything else you want to see, drop a comment and let me know. Hope this video helped you guys in some way, and I hope to see you in the next one.